Hi, my lovely Virgos. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. I hope you guys are doing good and are safe with your family and loved ones. So, Virgos, today we are going to do the collective reading for your sign for the month of August 2021. Please note that this is a collective reading and it might not resonate with all. So, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, you would also want to check other signs in your birth chart for a better and clear understanding. So, Virgos, before jumping into the reading, I would like to clarify a few points. This month, I'm not going to do a detailed reading because I am falling really short of time. In fact, I was not going to do the readings for the month of August at all, but I decided at the last moment, and I'm just going to pick up important messages and important energies for each and every sign. Okay, so please bear with me, guys. Apologies, sincere apologies for that. Okay. So yeah, let's jump into your energies and reading, guys. While meditating, like as soon as I started shuffling and meditating, I was yawning a lot. I mean, I felt so sleepy. Of course, I'm very tired also today. I am feeling sleepy, but the level or the extent to which I started yawning was like too much, and I was feeling sheer exhaustion, sheer exhaustion. So I feel some of you guys are probably overworking, are overworked, have taken too many responsibilities. I think this is coming up again and again for Virgos. Like, you are probably working too much. Okay, you really need to slow down, need to catch up on your sleep, guys. Really, you need to give your body and mind some rest, is what I'm getting over here. Also, the message that kept on coming from this deck was adjustments are required and you are good enough. Okay, so those who are it's very unlikely of a Virgo trait that you guys feel low on confidence, but if at all you are feeling less confident, please be sure that you are good enough. Okay, just have confidence, just have faith in yourself and your abilities, and keep on stepping forward. Okay, and some adjustments might be required for you guys here and there. Make sure you do those so that you can keep the ball rolling. Okay, and do not be stuck or stubborn over some things. Okay, I could see that energy overall here also in your reading, some stubbornness or the energy of feeling stuck. Okay, we'll talk about it as we proceed through the reading. So guys, the overall energy of you for you guys has shown up as Three of Cups. It's a beautiful energy. By the way, this is my new deck and I absolutely love the cards. Okay, the images are so beautiful and they just speak to you. Okay, the only problem is I'm not able to shuffle this deck at all. I mean, I'm having really a tough time shuffling this deck because the cards are really too big for my hands. Okay, but anyway, so if you see this card, someone is really celebrating here, is celebrating some victory, or maybe just socializing, partying, catching up with friends. Okay, for some light drinks or coffee or some social gathering. Like, because of pandemic we haven't met each other for a long time, so probably this is the time when you are just chilling out with your friends and family and loved ones, or probably even celebrating something. Okay, celebrating some victory. Okay, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Yeah, some wine and dine, some light catch up is what I'm getting over here. So guys, the energy in your recent past has shown up as Three of Pentacles and Four of Cups. So these cards fell simultaneously. I can see two energies over here. For some of you guys, you even if you are working as a team, even if you are working with a team, collaborating with people, but still I feel that your work is stuck somewhere. Okay, your work is kind of not, it has not taken pace, or is not taking pace the way it should have. Okay, and that's kind of a little upsetting. That is kind of putting you in the energy of boredom, and you are like, okay, why is it not kicking off? Okay, definitely you are trying to do things, trying to work with different people, but yeah, for some reasons the work looks like a little slowed down in your recent past. For some of you guys, at personal front, I strongly feel, I have this strong feeling that there is some this is between, again this is a very specific message, but for some couples, okay, for there is some problem in a relationship because of some third entity. Okay, now this third entity could be a person, this third entity could be any problem, trivial reason, it could be someone overworking and not giving enough family time, it could be anything, but there definitely looks like some problem, and you're kind of in the energy of, feeling a little sad, a little low, and you're not able to focus on brighter sides. Okay, you're just stuck, or you're just hung over the spilt milk or whatever that has happened. Okay, you're not able to move ahead is what I'm getting over here. Something has happened in the past. It could be third person as well, and you're just not able to move past that incident is what I'm getting over here. The energy in your current this thing situation is also is of Seven of Pentacles and Temperance. Interestingly, this has come out, these two cards also came out together. The guys, the cards have just fallen out in pairs for you guys in this entire reading. So Seven of Pentacles and Temperance is telling me for that you need to be patient about something. Probably you guys are waiting for something. Like I said, there is an energy of stagnancy over here, but it has cascaded in your current aura as well. You are feeling a little stuck, or rather you need to have some patience. Okay, you really need to have patience. You have done your work. You have sown the seeds, and you really need to be patient for that hard work to show results. Okay, the Temperance here is talking about having patience, having balance, striking balance. Probably meditate a little. Okay, if you are feeling too low, if you are feeling too muddled up, too stuck, just meditate so that you'll start getting your answers. Okay, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. A call for balance, a call for or a message for having patience is very loud and clear in this reading, guys. Moving on to your future energy, I can see again two twos over here, Two of Cups and Two of Wands. Interestingly, at the bottom of the deck there is Two of Swords. There is a lot of twos involved in this reading. Probably you guys are trying to make or arrive at a decision. You guys are sitting at the fence, not able to decide over something. It could be related to travel, it could be related to your partner. Okay, you might want to go and see your partner, but you're not able to do that, or you're not able to decide that. It could be related to a relationship. Okay, you're not able to decide what to do about that certain situation. Okay, you are definitely in a dilemma, and you're not able to make or move past that confusion. You're not able to make that decision. Okay, some things have blindfolded you. Probably you're not seeing the things clearly yet. Okay, this could definitely be related to someone's relationship is what I'm saying over here. But on personal front, I feel that some of you guys might have received some offer in terms of partnership, business partnership, or something new altogether, and you are yet to decide about that. You are trying to weigh the pros and cons of that offer. Okay, that is the kind of energy I'm getting. Maybe some of you guys might require to travel for that, but you are still not able to decide on that. You are still trying to do some kind of research work around it. For some of you guys, there looks like a soulmate relationship coming in or coming through, or there could be some decision pertaining to this. Not soulmate, I think it's a twin flame energy. Yeah, the connection is very strong, but you're not able to decide onto it, whether you want to enter into it or you need to let go of it. Some sort of dilemma, some sort of sitting on fence over here is what I'm getting, guys. Some sort of indecisiveness is strongly there in your future energy. Some kind of decisions need to be made. The energy in the outcome position is that of Hierophant and that of Emperor. Now I feel that this is talking for you to lay the foundation. Okay, basically Two of Wands is also about laying the foundations, doing your groundwork, doing your homework, doing your research. Okay, the advice is to make sure that you have found out enough about whatever that issue is. Okay, whatever, maybe at personal or professional front. Okay, you have done your research, and then you have statistics or facts to talk about. Okay, stand to your ground, but on the basis of some stats is what I'm getting over here. Okay, if there is some conflict involved, if there is some sort of disagreement, okay, make sure that you have enough evidence and enough proof to support or to back your side of the story. Okay, the emperor is an Aries energy. Okay, someone someone who is in the position of authority, standing or speaking for himself or herself. Okay, this could be a boss at your workplace, or you could be the boss. Okay, who is putting some point forth. Okay, I feel that this is related to, if this is related to someone's marriage. Okay, make sure that if you are entering into a new relationship as well, okay, make sure that you have really weighed the compatibility. Okay, you have laid the foundation for this relationship, the base of this relationship, because it should not be based on flawed premises. Okay, make sure that you have laid the foundation, worked really hard, and then enter into this relationship, because I feel that there are a lot of differences between two people coming together. There are cultural differences. You guys might be from different religions altogether. Okay, the way these two people are brought up is completely different. Okay, so when you are coming together, make sure that you have given it a thought. Okay, and not an impulsive decision. Okay, I feel that some of you guys might enter into a committed relationship in your immediate future, in the upcoming days, is what I'm seeing over here. Some of you guys might be working on their spiritual aspects, meditating, doing some spiritual work, balancing, because there is temperance card also. So definitely some of you guys might be indulging into some spiritual activities, is what I'm getting over here, which is a good thing, guys. You really need it. The way your energies are, the way you are exhausted, I definitely feel you need to do some meditation here for sure. The Moonology card also tells meditate and contemplate. It's a new moon in Pisces card. Yeah, definitely the message for meditation and contemplation is very loud in this reading, guys. When you meditate, only when you meditate, you will be able to take that right decision. You'll be able to arrive at that right decision. Until then, you'll just feel, you'll keep on feeling stuck, and you'll keep on feeling you'll not be able to see the opportunities that the universe or God or whoever you believe in is trying to give you or bring your way. So just meditate, and I'm sure you'll be able to take the right decisions at the right time. By the way, 2 of Cups followed by 3 of Cups, and the Hierophant card, I strongly feel that some of you guys are going to be in a committed relationship. There is definitely a marriage that I'm seeing in the cards. Okay, there could be age gap between you two. I can see a father figure. Someone is elder to some the other person in terms of a considerable age gap, is what I'm seeing over here. Yes. So Virgos, this is a this reading might not resonate with all. There are very specific messages in this reading, but any of this resonates with you professionally, personally, if it makes sense, please give the video a thumbs up. Okay, share the video to fellow Virgos who you think might benefit from this. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Okay guys, I'll see you next month directly now. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye, take care.